Hey guys, happy Monday and welcome to another episode of Solving Your Stress Miniseries. Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of Solving Your Stress Miniseries. I am your host, Sam. And yes, of course, every Monday, we normally come together 12:30 p.m. Central. But yesterday I was on location. And so we're doing it today. And I'm glad you joined us. Again, join us every Monday at 12:30 p.m. Central. So you can figure out strategies, tactics, and tools to help you solve your stress. A lot of you thought that 2022 would be better than 2020 and 2021 with everything that's been going on. And what you've realized is, well, things just seem to get worse as it relates to your stress. And I'm here to discuss maybe why that is and ask you a key question is, are you doing your part? See, when it comes to solving an issue in your life, take stress, for example, there are things that you have to actively be doing. So you can tune in here every Monday. You can subscribe to my blog. You can do the one-on-one training with me that I offer. You can read the articles that I post. You can even attend the workshops that I do as part of the team at a badge of honor. But if you're not putting yourself into the recipe of actively doing the skills, the tactics, the tools, the practice, it'll never work. It's just like reading a book just for the heck of it, not to comprehend anything. You can repeat back words but it's really getting into the meat of it and having a informative discussion is super difficult because you're not in it. You're not involved in it. And when it comes to stress, I mean, you could go to a million different conferences. Again, it comes back to looking at your notes that you took and being like, all right, what is the one thing that I'm going to employ? Because the problem is that whenever we learn anything new, we get stressed out. I mean, imagine if I went to my therapy protocol after 9/11, I was treated for post-traumatic stress, and I just showed up and didn't take an active part in my therapy. I definitely would not be with you today, but I also wouldn't understand that if I don't do the things that my therapist asked me to do in being proactive with my treatment, well, like I said, I couldn't do this with you each week. I wouldn't be able to stand up in front of a group of first responders and tell my story. I wouldn't have been able to write my book. I basically wouldn't be living the life that I feel that is my purpose to live and why I am here. So with solving anything and solving your stress, certainly it requires you to be involved. And because there is stress involved in learning anything new, the key strategy to deal with that is detach, prioritize, and execute. So what are you going to do? You want to learn one new breathing technique. Let's say it's the box breathing. So 4 seconds in, hold your breath for 4 seconds, 4 seconds out, and you create a box, okay? Simple. Let's say you've never done it before, okay? So that's what you want to try. You or not try, do, because there is no try. You do or you do not do. When you decide that I'm going to do the box breathing, you're going to get up every morning and you're going to do that. And sure, it may feel uncomfortable at first. You may even feel a little bit more stressed, but I promise you, you keep practicing, it'll dissipate before you even get up out of your chair, off the floor, or on the couch, wherever you do your box breathing. The whole key is you got to learn to be uncomfortable so that you can be comfortable. Because we're not experts at everything in the beginning. If I was an expert at my therapy, well, heck, why would I have even had to go? I could have cured myself. I could have not allowed post-traumatic stress to run my life. That wasn't the reality. I also couldn't figure out the tactics, tools, and strategies that I needed to fix this upstairs. So I opened myself up. I certainly learned to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, especially when it came to reliving and telling my story. But in the end, the payoff was the reward. It was so huge. And for anybody else operating in the mental health space where you get to help people every day, they will tell you, you come up out of the muck and then you can give your hand to somebody and say, hey, let me help you, because you've done the hard work. You've thrown yourself into what it means to heal. You've immersed yourself into the new skills. Okay. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Rely on the things that you've already done, those workshops, those conferences, reading a book. Okay. Rely on that and then pick one of the things that resonated with you and do that thing. Be part of your own active stress healing journey. Nobody else can do it for you. That's the long and short of it for today, folks. Hey, if you want more and about solving your stress, go to solveyourstress.com, sign up for my training, one-on-one training with me. I'll give you all the tactics, tools, and skills that I learned on and off the couch. And you also get signed up for my blog that gets delivered to you twice a month. Lots of interesting articles there. And hey, if you are a first responder, check out abadgeofhonor.com. You have the opportunity to participate in an 8-hour workshop with your department and with first responders from other departments around North Texas, around East Texas, wherever you are in Texas. We can either come to you, but check out abadgeofhonor.com to make sure that you get into this workshop if we're coming to a city near you. February 4th is our next workshop. We are out in East Texas. You spend a day with us. We give you all the tactics, strategies, and tools, certainly that I learned, that John learned, that Jeff learned, and John Edmondson, our key piece of the puzzle in solving your stress and dealing with post-traumatic stress. He is there too. He is our resident doc practitioner, and you will come out of that workshop ready to go when stress rears its ugly head. You can put on the brakes and merely employ one of the strategies that you learned. It is that fast, it is that tactical. And I know you understand what I mean by tactical. So until next time, folks, remember to solve anything, but especially to solve your stress, you got to get in the game. You got to put skin in the game. You've got to be part of the game. So get to it. Till next time. Say I'm out.